Marcus, if I were to say neither one seed, the Thunder or the Cavs, are going to make the NBA Finals, you believe it or not?
I believe it because I do think that the Celtics will make it, but I don't think OKC will.
So what you're saying is the Celtics aren't even the one seed. We think of them as the one seed.
Yes.
So you're telling me Cavs aren't going to make it, OC isn't going to make it, so you believe it, neither one is going to make it.
Neither one. You're right. I thought the Celtics was the one
we
seed.
Think of them
They've been playing so well this season, but you are right. I don't think either one seed make the finals. Either one. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it.
Guess what? You were right before on the Clippers, so I give you a respect where respect is due. I still think it's OKC's conference. This is the team. SGA, he wakes up and automatically has 30 points, right? They have one of the best defenses, the actual best defense. They have multiple all-star caliber players, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren. I would like to say, OKC is still the favorite here.
They are the betting favorite. But I was going to bring this up to you briefly earlier when we talked about it. Just give me 1 second, Cindy, before we get to the next one. We've been talking about the West like it's the OKC Invitational for months. It doesn't feel that way anymore as we head into the playoffs.
Yeah, I think it has shifted, especially with – why are you smiling? You're smiling. I think it has shifted.
See, I won her over. I got her on our side.
It has shifted because a lot of teams are playing better brands of basketball right now. Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and the Lakers, even Ant Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're to be feared. You still have Jokic, that is one of the best players that can stuff up stat sheets. So a number of players can impact OKC.
The West is going to be nuts.
And they're young. OKC's young.
Yeah.
But they're still the favorites.
Let me get to the next one here. You ready? You're going to like this one.
Okay.
If someone were to say, if the Bucks lose in their first round series to Indiana, that's going to be the end of Giannis in Milwaukee. He's going to want out. Do you believe it or not?
I definitely believe it, Greeny. I think it's time to start exploring other options. If he does not win, if he goes out in the first round, listen, he's gave Milwaukee their championship. This is a good player. He needs to get to a bigger market. I think he's done.
I want to disagree with you, but 2 years ago, a year ago, I was concerned about Giannis because all he wants to do is win championships. But you have to give credit to the Milwaukee Bucks organization because, they switch up their coaches to try to make, him and them happy. They switch up their players, and it's tough that you think Dame Lillard, oh my gosh, when that first happened, this is going to be the team, but it has not worked out that way because we've seen the rise of the Celtics, the rise of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I would not be surprised, but I do think that Giannis is more loyal than people think.
Okay, we're going to watch that one play out. Shanae, this one is for you, and I'm particularly proud of this question after what we discussed yesterday. If I were to say LeBron James has to be the best player in the series if the Lakers are going to advance through Minnesota, believe it or not?
Not! No. I'm going to say no. He doesn't have to. That's the reason why you got Luka Doncic, because Luka can take a lot of that load. LeBron is 40 years young. He's 40 years young, and if you think about what Luka brings, he brings that ball handling. He brings that natural scoring. You've got Austin Reeves. LeBron is happy. He's a happy camper.
Right. I think he just needs to be the smartest player, right? Like, he's going to be used in so many different situations. You alluded to the pick and roll yesterday with getting in the pocket and getting guys shots. I don't think he has to be the best player. I think he needs to be the smartest player. Obviously, he's the oldest player, right? And that veteran leadership will spray around the whole team.
I just have a feeling. It's hard to explain. I have a feeling LeBron is ready to have the kind of special postseason, the kind of thing that we wind up talking about forever, the kind of thing that Tom Brady did. He is rested to some degree. I know he had a little bit of an injury at the end of the season, all that sort of thing. Luka takes the weight off of him. I feel like LeBron is getting ready to do something special in these playoffs, and I think if he doesn't, it's going to be very hard for them. All these other teams, they've been together longer. They have it a little bit more together. I've got LeBron as my MVP if the Lakers are going to go a long way.
Look, as much as I love these multitude of teams in the Western Conference, each team has its own vulnerability, which LeBron James, out of any player, will exploit. The biggest question with the Los Angeles Lakers has been, ever since Luka Doncic arrived, is their defense sustainable? Hat tip to J.J. Redick for being creative. And if there's one player to hold Luka Doncic accountable for defense, it's LeBron James. So the situation is working to their favor.
We'll start finding out tonight. The 7-8 games are...
That's ready to take on that.
You think they will play, and they will play well?
Yes, sir.
All right, fair enough. Let's go to the next one. Marcus, this one is for you. If I said no team is going to challenge the Thunder in the West, is that fact or fiction?
I got to be fiction. I think it's multiple teams, right? I think the Clippers, I think Denver, I think the Warriors, I think they all can challenge the OKC. They've been a really good regular season team, but this is the playoffs. All that goes out the window.
And don't forget about the Los Angeles Lakers. I know you gave love to the Clippers, but the Lakers have two of the greatest playoff performers in basketball in history, in LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Can you imagine if the game or the series comes down to 1 or 2 possessions? The IQ that LeBron has, the just moxie that Luka has, those two are phenomenal. So I think that would be a good matchup as well. Lakers, what do you say, Clippers? So many teams. Nuggets.
I was cheating by even asking the question. I know Marcus doesn't think OKC is coming out. Sinead, I feel like for a while now we've been talking about the West like it was the West, the OKC Invitational. We'll get back to that as we go, but let's go to the last one. Sinead, if I said the Knicks are going to lose to Detroit in round 1, is that fact or fiction?
That's fiction. I'm just going to do that as a wellness check for you, Greeny. That's fiction. A lot of people are very high on the Pistons, which I am, and I do think that the Knicks are concerned because Cade Cunningham has had his way against them. 31 points, 8 assists, but more so, the Knicks have 2 superstars in Brunson and Towns, and I believe Towns is the separator, shooting 42% from 3.
All right, Marcus, I just need you to know that, like, everyone who works in this room, all the people you see behind the cameras and everybody else are crazy Knicks fans.
I know it.
So they desperately want to hear this from you. Are the Knicks going to get out of this first round and at least get their crack at Boston?
I love New York, right? Let's just get that out the way. I think this will be a dogfight, but I think it's going to come down to home court advantage. Playing in New York, in the Garden, in the playoffs, as we spoke about, is tough. This is a young team. Detroit, I love what they've done during the regular season, but I don't know if they have enough to win this series.
Are the Knicks a team that can elevate? Like I don't know if there's a step. They had a very good season. They had because the Celtics and the Cavaliers have been so good, people have overlooked how good a year the Knicks had. But are they a team that has another gear they go to in the postseason like some of the others do?
Well, that's been the biggest question because they need to be rested to be able to have another gear. And I feel like we've started to see those criticisms come to fruition in the sense that players are having conversations with coaches and saying, hey, we need to be ready when it matters most. They have the capability to be able to make some noise. I think you're absolutely correct. With the Celtics and the Cavaliers, everyone has been sleeping on the Knicks, but the Knicks still have 2 of the best players in the Eastern Conference in Brunson and Cat, and I really think Cat can do some damage. He's had an all-NBA type of season this year. 24 points, 13 rebounds, and of course, is really good from 3.
Knicks in 6? Knicks in 7?
6. I say Knicks in 6.
Okay.
I give you that.
I like that. Knicks in 6.
Knicks in 6. Anything that rhymes works with me. All right. You can see the table is set for a really busy morning. We're rolling on. Coming up, does Pittsburgh need a plan B at QB? Why waiting on Aaron could spell disaster in Steeltown? Because if I were to say neither 1 seed, the Thunder or the Cavs, are going to make the NBA Finals, you believe it or not?
I believe it because I do think that the Celtics will make it, but I don't think OKC will.
So what you're saying is the Celtics aren't even the 1 seed. We think of them as the 1 seed.
Yes.
So you're telling me Cavs aren't going to make it, OC isn't going to make it, so you believe it, neither one is going to make it.
Neither one. You're right. I thought the Celtics was the 1
we
seed.
Think
They've been playing so well this season, but you are right. I don't think either 1 seed make the finals. Either one. I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it.
Guess what? You were right before on the Clippers, so I give you a respect where respect is due. I still think it's OKC's conference. This is the team. SGA, he wakes up and automatically has 30 points, right? They have one of the best defenses, the actual best defense. They have multiple all-star caliber players, J-Dub, Chet Holmgren. I would like to say, like, OKC is still the favorite here.
They are the betting favorite. But I was going to bring this up to you briefly earlier when we talked about it. Just give me 1 second, Cindy, before we get to the next one. We've been talking about the